I've been doing a lot of ancestry research lately. And by research, I mean I got a coupon for ancestry.com. I made an account and I spit in a little tube, and the company did all the work for me, so I really didn't do that much research. But it is pretty cool, though, to learn that I am 56% Germanic European, 26% Scottish, 8% Swedish. I was disappointed, though, that I'm only 4% Irish. I thought that one would be a little higher. But anyway, that's assuming that all of this is true and accurate. I have no idea or no way of knowing that. I just have to have faith and trust that the folks at Ancestry.com know what they're doing. Thinking about the past is very cool. How many great and brave heroes have come before me in my family tree that I'm related to, whose stories I may never know? You can do this too. Whether or not you know your ancestry or your percentages, you come from a long line of people who've survived this hard world long enough to at least give birth to someone else and make descendants. Their lives have greatly impacted yours merely because you're sitting here breathing, simply because they came before you. You can think about it this way, too. Since 1776, the birth of our country, give or take a few years, a mere 7 or 8 women separate your present self from them. Only 7 or 8 people from now to the birth of our country. I know this is a lot to think about on Christmas. It's a lot to think about the heroism and sacrifice that gives your life meaning today. But have you ever thought about it the other way? Reverse it. Your life today and the days and the years and the moments to come could contain such heroism and sacrifice that it gives even more meaning to all those who have come before you. This is precisely what Jesus of Nazareth is and who he is. In the very long ancestry that we read just a few moments ago from Matthew's gospel, we have a long list of people throughout history: sinners, ruffians, adulterers, kings, shepherds, even a prostitute. And then, like a dead string of Christmas lights, you plug that one last bulb in at the end and the whole thing lights up. Jesus Christ's arrival in human history gives light and meaning to everyone that came before him and everyone that comes after him. It's very easy and tempting to think about the past, to idolize it, to romanticize it, maybe even want to go back to the past. But the more you think about it, you'll realize that those simpler times were not as simple as you might think. They had their own heartaches and struggles and tragedies, just like we do. And so we focus now on the present and the exciting future. Christmas is the birth of Jesus, the incarnation of God himself, the marriage of heaven and earth. And nothing is the same anymore. Whether you like it or not, or whether you believe it or not, the entirety of human history hinges on the birth of Jesus Christ. You don't get that kind of influence just by being a good person, but by being a holy person. Starting right now, the future of your family tree could hinge on you and what you choose to do with your life. I'm sure we've all had that classmate in school who claimed that their great uncle was Abraham Lincoln and then defined their whole personality after it. But what if someone 150 years from now says, my ancestor was so-and-so. My ancestor was Joe Waka. You don't have to get a membership to Ancestry.com to know and to pass this light and this inspiration onto future generations. You don't even have to have any physical children of your own to be part of this long and exciting ancestry. This is not an ancestry of blood we celebrate now. It's an ancestry of our rich Catholic faith. And the saints are our forebearers. These holy men and these holy women have received and handed on this light to everyone they shared the earth with and everyone who comes after them through their witness, through their sacrifice, and through their blood. Some of them are named in the Eucharistic prayer that we'll hear in Mass. Some of them we will never know until we meet them in heaven. It's not enough to just be a good person. You are called to be a holy person. And a holy person is someone who lets the true light and love of Jesus Christ shine through them in every moment, illuminating the past and the future, whatever it may bring. Jesus Christ's arrival in human history, his birth at Christmas, enables us to be even more united with the Father, to carry the Father's love and light to everyone we meet and everyone who will come after us. This Christmas, I pray that you may enjoy peace and happiness with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones, celebrating old and familiar traditions, but also starting new ones, new traditions of holiness and light that shape your world and your family's future. Amen.